Hi, everybody. I'm a bit disappointed today. So, I just got news that one of the conferences that a graduate student of mine was planning on going to has been completely canceled. And so that's just a real issue, not even from the sense of myself, but I feel that this is just like an opportunity missed for them. The news from Canada just keeps coming back, and it's another issue after another issue. So, there's a lot of news right now that's rather disappointing. And I don't think that even with all of this going on, that we need to cover up the fact that we are disappointed. And I think everybody has some disappointments right now, whether it is that an event that we wanted to go to has been canceled, places that we want to go are shut down, or that we can't really even, like myself, head home at the moment due to some of the travel restrictions that are in place. It's really easy with the news that comes out every day to kind of get caught in this cycle of despair that you know this is so terrible and it's just going to continue to be terrible. But I don't think that is how I need to look at it. I don't think that's really where I should be in my headspace. And I'm kind of trying to keep away from a lot of the news agencies just so I don't have that extra little bit of, oh, well, this is still a problem, and this is the new problem, and this is the new problem. Because the news agencies, they're aiming for the amount of views that they get, they're aiming for traffic. And happy stuff is sadly not the thing that people send to one another. We're far more likely to send bad news to one another so that we can talk and commiserate. And there's space for that, but I think it's just lately it's been getting a bit too much for myself, at least. We're busy looking at this in terms of the crisis. Where are we in the phase of crisis? Is this crisis ever going to end? But when we look around, this is also a place where we need leadership. We need to take the opportunities we have uh, to utilize this time. Because if we're only just talking about, oh, well, here's the problem, and here's the problem, and here's the problem, we're never really talking about, solutions or really uh, how well we're situated. You know, right now, a lot of people are kind of heading at home. They're stuck inside of that space, and maybe stuck's the wrong word. Uh, this is an opportunity, really, to utilize this time. A lot of the distractions of daily life have kind of been pulled away. I was talking with the Dean Giancarlo Succi just the other day, and he says that he's had more time to work on papers than he has in quite a while because, I mean, the amount of administration load has kind of gone down because it's not kind of the constant work. And I think part of that is we spend so much time dealing with the minutia, the small things, the little things, right? Like, what am I going to have for lunch? When am I going to see this friend? Oh, I need a coffee. And so, because of that, and we're so hung up on this kind of 24/7, always on, cell phone bleeping all the time world, that this might be an opportunity to have those deeper thoughts and to have those slow things. One thing that this kind of space and time has allowed me to do is I've taken up my cooking again. So normally I really enjoy taking the time to make a nice meal, but because I'm going into the office and I have that transportation time from Kazan to Annapolis, and because I'm in there and I'm so tired after a long day, that I now have the chance to go and do some longer cooking and to make a really nice healthy meal and to spend the time and do that. So I think this is also something where, we have to have some amount of self-care to move away from just the constant media drone and move into a place where we can appreciate all of these things and to have those longer think times. So I know it's hard. In the back of my brain, everything is happening all at once. I'm almost to the level of panic attacks. But this will end, this will pass, and we can use this time in order to think about higher subjects. So that's my thoughts on this Friday. Stay safe, everyone. Wash your hands. And hopefully, when the hockey season comes back on, these guys are going to the championship.